Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another live stream. Yeah. Okay, guys, welcome back to another live stream. Noel it is running circle. Okay, let's continue tomorrow's our stuff.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while what? A silence fills the air.
A silence fills the air. Oh.
Thank you for being here.
It's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainslift get a room at the—
That's very considerate. Now, I trust you share my curiosity about Rarier's past. We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident.
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you.
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning, but this time, it was your—
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's set in stone. Alright, so here's how it is. I'm going to access Rarier's thoughts again using my confidential method. The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceeding. Think of this as a diving expedition. Once the ceremony begins, we will all be— Lastly,
Well, good luck,
there's a little more to it. In the event that
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole rescue team. That's
So,
Good.
So, did Mr. Dainslift tell you anything else?
He told me,
But surely...
if you think that. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse?
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get...
You're...
All right.
All set over here, too.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
All right. Let your... close your...
Let's go, daddy.
Phew. Could this be his office? Pretty standard setup. According to Dainsliff, Rarier used to be an intelligence operative. Chances are, is this where you keep your secrets, Rarier? He looks even gloomier than last time. He looks even gloomier than
Today's files are in. Time to wait. Male, 51. Occupation, cook. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized. This one should be archived under purged targets. Female, 23. Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent contact with other descendants over the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized. Another one for purge. Sounds like she was that other man's daughter. Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson, neutralized. Just another nobody for the archive. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority. Female, 16. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past. Neutralized. Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None whatsoever. She doesn't... Female, 13. Occupation, none. Or neutralized. Filed. Male, 11. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has not been observed making any contact with other descendants during the past year. Poses a threat to the dynasty. Neutralized. Male.
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it. Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out. But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No! No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legit... Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts. Mr. Vedifalnir?
Revier, I trust you're here because you...
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out, it's just, I noticed you didn't even phrase that as a question. Tell me. Does someone in your...
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things.
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be inviting both you and Dane to my wedding.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such. Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you...
Does it feel good?
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad... You fear my silence, and long to hear...
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the burden of prophecy.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies?
Or rather, our king...
You're closer to His Majesty than I am. You must know better than anyone how much...
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king...
You are so wise and far-sighted.
You make a fair point. Especially given my... Let me offer you some advice. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness. If happiness is what you...
Hold on. There's that same black fog again.
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face. His name is Rayrir. And he...
What?
A cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set...
Why?
Simple. I want you to kill him.
No, absolutely not.
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last. Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows...
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? You think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away...
Why wouldn't it be? You too were once a child of the Crimson Moon. Just like me. Don't tell me you've never felt so much as a flicker of fury for the way we were trampled and...
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty...
Persuade the Vinster King? Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? The Vinster King. A blind fool. His eyes clouded by powers from beyond this world. A petty little man with a miser's heart. And he dares to sit upon the throne? If you can't bring yourself to do it, so be it. Just you watch.
The Rayrir of that really is quite a secret you've been... But who am I to talk? Am I really any better? Love should be built on honesty. Is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make life harder? Vedifalnir must have known all this. And that's why he made his prophecy. But I won't just sit by and watch this disaster unfold, no matter who I am.
Huh? Was that Rayrir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out.
Deli? Oh. They're talking about those people from the opposition. Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People have no...
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be! So many have died already! We're not going to survive this, are we? But... why does it... Felindis! Are you
Sorry, Freether. My mind... I heard you, though. You're talking about what... He's just following the King's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt...
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives!
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, my eyes are perfectly ordinary. Truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any...
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic?
I'll work something out. Trust me, I'm with you all. But don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. You need to be... For now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me...
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have?
I won't speak in his defense. Nor can I give you a clear answer. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to escape
You call that chain?
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right...
Another day, another round of assassination training. Training ground is just beyond this hidden passageway.
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
Why would it? Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle, then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk, and the prey won't sense a thing.
I doubt that. I'll bet no one's ever died a quiet death at your hands.
I work clean. No traces.
That doesn't make it open or sword, though. The king just happens to be here now. What if someday he doesn't?
That won't happen.
He's changed. Ever since he fell under the spell of that power. He only had you take out a handful of the guilty. But now...
The ones I've dealt with have always been guilty. And I've carried out my work flawlessly.
Was it because he didn't trust you? Or something else?
Enough!
Bro.
Felindis, do you still...
Orlog!
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers.
Yes, what about him?
He was arrested 2 days... I just don't get it! After everything he... Or does it mean nothing to you that...
No, that's not...
I need to go now, Felindis. If you ever need a place to...
Author Felindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for all subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... The situation within is proving no progress whatsoever. What things are getting worse by the day, but... If all this research comes to nothing, what then? But could he really... No.
let us go. We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live?
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on. If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is. Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we? Today's files are in. Time to wade through it. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too. Flindis? No. Why? But you bear no... How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Irminsul. Finster King! How far are you going to take this? Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest? No. This cannot go on.
Give me a chest. Wow.
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one...
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. But if you let me go, you won't be able...
Good point. And that...
No, please! I just want to...
Go on living?
Yes. I know you're a man...
If I let you leave, what will become of me? But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be seeing each other.
Lovely man,
Shadows
ready.
in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedifilnir. What?
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problems. Let her go, Rerir, or you risk losing everything.
I will not...
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot more power. The world is changing, Rerir. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
And that voice used to be so unclear. But now he won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate. Tell me then! What will this moment of and... no answer.
So, the Eclipse dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. And the king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rerir's life was so unstable. And it looks like this Thelindis, Rerir's would-be fiancé, herself belonged to a... It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't intervened in such a drastic... And why does Vedifilnir, Daneslif's older brother, keep talking in Rerir's head? The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of some time for something up. We've been inside Rarir's mind this whole There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines, and now we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction. Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rarir has
Rarir, are you there? Hey, Rarir! Come out, it's urgent.
Dane?
Quick, come with me. I'll explain.
Okay. I'll come.
All right then, but make...
I've never seen Dane so worked up before.
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak fake.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge?
You might ask your blade that same question. The word on the street is that Sertologi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false. I see you're missing an arm and a leg. Surely only a fair fight.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me, I'll take them.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible.
Roptatir, what brings you—
Why, Dainsleif, of course. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhine-daughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king.
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for you. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum. The chief royal mage known as the Wise. Vice President Veit doesn't even try to hide his envy when he—
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. Of course, no job is with— And as for Veit, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress. Like everything else in life.
You're all here. I apologize for the short—
You must be Rarir.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsleif, you'd better have a very—
It's my brother, Vedofenir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and—
Vedofenir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatir more than— Does this mean the king's circle of trust just—
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is I simply appease him. because it's in the best interests of the universe.
And also because you're slimy. Vedafilnir, perhaps less so.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vedafilnir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif.
You've been...
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vedafilnir, disfiguring your most loyal subject for putting the best interests of his court and nation first, my blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vedafilnir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, the extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question, you have noble ambitions, Dane.
A letter of pardon? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem vanishing. This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Another mystery I'll need.
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference. Research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding... However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question. An enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, the total power output of our instruments remains... To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow Lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel into Abyssal. This is not a wise move. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But as a Moon Marrow researcher, I desperately... If we really made it there... This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city.
The Lindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation?
What if he finds out that you pried into his...
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know is he's just a normal guy who happens to run some errands for the king.
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, but enough about that.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon.
A red moon?
That's right. Our moon.
I promise
the crimson moon blood. No matter how.
This thing is really boring.
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
Sir Dainsleif, what are you? Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray—
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He has betrayed all—
If you have any love left for justice in your—
It's showtime. Dane and his group will end. My job is to enter the prison and rescue. Stay safe.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It—
filthy. Found you. Hello. Surprised? Oh, wait. I guess surprised.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at...
I'm curious.
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word of... The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path...
But he didn't listen. Worse still, Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos.
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. Fate is an immutable... I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is nothing more for him than slow...
Forgive my curtness, Vedifulnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. His suspicions have been... You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them either. He blinded you because he thought this would make the visions stop.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did it...
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you. This will go down...
I sense hatred in you. But also hope. But this is not the end. It is the beginning. There are many men... Is that a dagger? Interesting.
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to make an enemy.
Of course not. We're on the same side.
We could be. But I need you to be honest with me, Vedifulnir.
You mean your...
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the entire world. I can't abandon the one I love to save myself.
In matters of fate, answers are either right or... That is the cruelest thing...
I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world is... You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it?
My voice? It turns out that we are not so...
Vedifulnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life.
Very well then. My advice to you, for as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not come to an end. It is up to you whether you believe...
I will.
Thank you for setting me free. In return,
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled.
If I were you, I would head to the
Universitas.
I'm sure we'll be seeing it.
Whatever Vedifulnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. Monsters? Is this Rhindaughter's doing? Or the Universitas Magistrorum? Out of my way!
Time to end them!
Silence! The Universitas. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. But if they were ever gonna activate...
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me!
That sounded like an explosion. So, what other means does the king have at his disposal? They must run on power from the... And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over at the university...
Get to work!
Oz, reveal thyself! Boba, get them!
Settle down!
Let the mighty be humbled!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Show no mercy!
Bow your head.
Eat this!
The mystery unravels.
Nice and spicy!
Be sanctified.
Lolene! East Papa! Get him!
Wings of darkness! Come! Out of the frying pan, into the...
Can't hide the truth.
The tides beckon.
Monsters at the Universitas Mag. Oh no, it's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. Of course. I'm done for. His. Ah! Stay back.
What's that?
Rear. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave!
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
Flinders? No, don't do it! Flinders! Flinders!
I told you, Rerir. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lowly pawn. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace. Join us.
Rerir, thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred or grief, despair, desire. We all have our own.
Rerir. Rerir.
Flinders?
Were you daydreaming? You still remember, Rerir? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
Oh. You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
It's your choice. I will find you. And then, you can give me your answer.
Oh, that was when I went to get the bone marrow. That was.
So that's how the a monster viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get in a nutshell.
That was horrendous.
His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization is one of endless tragedy.
That was horrendous in Moon Marrow world, in the world that Arlecchino opened.
Everyone, I'm back.
She's fine.
Yes, you will have seen the events of Rarier's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody, driven by personal tragedy.
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from his memories alone. But they did give us a clear... However, I would not consider Rarier to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of...
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again.
That's not what I meant.
Then try to remember that now. As for you, Miss...
Cool! So, can you fill me in on the deets now? Most of what I saw went right over my...
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. Yehoda?
Yes, boss! Let me...
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the
Forgive my curiosity, but...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door, pouring the tea, yada yada.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she will. In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the... There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying themselves. Oh no.
Oh.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend...
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't...
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago. Boss, what's wrong?
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I
hallucinated?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur...
So you control everything in...
More or less. But yes, it's a...
Has anything like this ever...
Only once. It was the...
Is there any similarity between what happened then?
I suppose my thoughts are a little
Is there anything...
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need...
Meaning, you're not feeling...
Meaning, this is not something you...
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do without you, Yehoda?
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. There's gotta be a source around here somewhere. I suggest everyone finds someplace comfortable to take a rest. We gotta conserve our energy. Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. And so is our tiredness and fatigue. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions. Would you be amenable to that, Boss Nefer?
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the depths of your imagination. Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter. And don't disturb the chess pieces. You have my word that I will get us all out of here. Why does Ashru sit up on the counter? To welcome our clients, of course. A kitty's gotta earn his kibble somehow. Emotions are like a raging torrent that surges through the mind. More often than not, if you try to hold them back, you'll be swept away by their unstoppable force. And if you try to ignore them entirely, you'll end up tearing yourself to pieces.
हेलो ध्रुव, वेलकम बैक टू द स्ट्रीम। हाँ, कंट्रोलर से कर जाऊँ मैं अभी, क्योंकि मेरे को बहुत लेजी फील हो रहा है। लेजी, आई फीलिंग टू लेजी टू यूज अ कीबोर्ड एंड माउस। मैं एकदम डिक्लाइन करके बैठा हूँ। इफ आई कुड हैव शोन यू माय फेस व्हिच आई विल नॉट शो, मैं एकदम आई एम जस्ट डूइंग अ डिक्लाइन। अब मैं ऐसे बैठा हूँ। दैट्स व्हाई आई एम यूजिंग कंट्रोलर। मैं आलसी हो चुका हूँ, आलसी।
Visitors at this hour.
Oh.
There you are. Sinue's been looking for you all day. I think he has some news for you.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change? I know I saw some Mora.
No, 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 no. Face cam के लिए goal है 500 subscribers then face cam. And अगर तुम पर्सनली देखना चाहते हो so हाँ तुम्हें वो करना तो भूल ही गया मैं. Wait a second. 9 6 गाइस देखो मैं लिखा हूँ ध्रुव देखो क्या लिखा हूँ मैं देख लो क्या लिखा हूँ डोंट हेसिटेट ओके बिकॉज इट मोटिवेट्स मी मोटिवेशन चाहिए मेरे को
His good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Apepe?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase it at...
A new song, huh?
10 रुपए 20 रुपए भी देने से चलेगा
I'm not going
पर थोड़ा
anywhere.
कुछ तो दो यार
See that pile of stones?
स्ट्रीमिंग कर रहा हूँ तो कुछ तो मिलना चाहिए ना
Pile of stones. Got it.
मोटिवेशन चाहिए ना मेरे को भी मोटिवेशन मजाक कर रहा हूँ अगर नहीं दे पा रहा कोई प्रेशर नहीं है ठीक है बस मजाक कर रहा हूँ मैं जो दे पाएगा तो देगा
my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just a
अपने दोस्त लोग के साथ शेयर कर थ्रू भाई ये स्ट्रीम को और सब्सक्राइबर्स का बताओ मैं 500 सब्सक्राइबर्स में फेस्टिवल करूंगा ठीक है
Well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back his...
If it wasn't for these blasted Sam...
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be... You know how but things are...
So you're the...
Okay, ध्रुव भाई मैं रात अगर तुम रात को जगह रहते हो अगर तुम्हारे पास कुछ काम वाम है नहीं मैं रात को एक गेम खेलूंगा जिसका नाम है 7 Days to Die. It's a horror survival game, okay, zombie survival game, okay, and the thing is, it's actually good. Okay, it's actually good. अगर तुम join करना चाहते हो मेरा stream, you can join it, okay? ढेंच का दोस्त कोई खेलता नहीं साला. अरे सेम मेरे दोस्त खेलते हैं लेकिन मेरे दोस्त अभी अवेलेबल है नहीं. That's the problem. सब अपने अपने काम में
well, and you know. Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? Stupid. Yeah, you're a liar and a cheat.
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. There's a handwritten note on...
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shim. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well, forcing me to look for another water source in Iab and Unut territory. Praise the gods. The well of the Iab tribe was intact. It was my last resort. I drew what water I could and left, but you told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. It's the only way I can convince them that this was the Academia's decision and prevent them. This is an emergency.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced. So what a ridiculous lie the surviving Shimti tell. Their whole village...
भाई खत्म करो मेरे को बाहर आना है मेरे को फाइट देखना है कोलंबिना का with Raker of Solari.
Ah, officer. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer.
People of academy, I don't like them at all. I
The
don't like.
Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you.
I don't.
She showed up here a few days ago, and we took her in. She's a really bright...
So, where are you?
Nowhere special.
What about the rest of your family?
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers, no...
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters.
I'll get over here. Sign your... Never. You're at...
सुमेरु के साथ क्यों जोड़ा है भाई इसको? 26 को एग्जाम है, आज से पढ़ना शुरू कर रहा हूँ। 26 से हर स्ट्रीम 26 से हर स्ट्रीम में आओ। ओके भाई, तुम 2 दिन पहले से स्ट्रीम देख रहे हो? हाँ,
Yes,
2 दिन
Professor,
पहले।
I'm aware.
ओके, अब मेरा तो ओवरव्यू मेरा को पता नहीं है, लेकिन मैं बिना इस पर एग्जाम देता था, ठीक है? फिर भी पास करता था।
Quite the opposite. You see, sharp as they
दोस्त
come.
लोग हैं ना,
You
इसलिए।
see things.
Because of where
I'm sorry, Nefer. Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions?
I wanted to check. If someone sent me a letter to the Academia, where do...
Your family wrote to you. Well, as long as they put your...
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just...
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there. Whatever you're looking for...
Okay, got it.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel...
Hey, you're a great teacher. And you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules.
और अब मैंने फाइट इस
It's not
एपिक
just the
एक बार में
Academia
Act 3 4 कंप्लीट किया।
I
मैं ये दिस इज सेकंड
I
टाइम
just
प्लेइंग
think
ना,
that-
तो पहली बार में वो फर्स्ट वाला सीन कंप्लीट किया, उस अभी ये वाला कंप्लीट कर दूंगा एक ही स्ट्रीम में। सो नॉट मच टाइम नीड्स टू बी टेकन।
This must be it. Let's take a look.
आता हूँ 2 मिनट में।
A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a Corps of 30 representative. What a strange thought. A bunch of mercs losing sleep over rundown buildings. This one was... Who was it? This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. The title is Changes Observed in Satyavada Life Symptoms. In clinical terms, for example, my neighbor who always breaks out into song and dance. This seems like something the Academia would want to know about. Why would... Wait, what's this written? The note says, the sender authored this letter while under the influence of mushrooms. I would send it back, but no return address was provided. Stamped by the Grand This next one is addressed to Great. A few words of protest in recent years, the academia has taken on a small number of students. However, it appears to me that these students have not, in fact, been provided with educational opportunities as well as receive education as grand. I do hope. And the sender is. Huh? I didn't realize anyone else even knew how bad students like me have it. So this is where letters from the Sage of Spontamod end up? Nice one, Grand Sage. Whatever. This is... I'm not exactly... I can't believe... I don't believe for... Wait.
Greetings, Halil. I don't know. In my tribe, the Shimti tribe, this brings me to my... There was the Eob and I found a well. When we met, that aside, we have next...
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just empty words. And you were so emphatic that your luck had... You swore. You liar. You lied. About and who fell for it? Just me. But I think I'll take over from here. I just came to say goodbye.
Nefer? You...
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity.
It was. But it doesn't matter. I have more important things to deal with, and they can't wait. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some in... What's wrong? I thought...
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown?
Yeah, I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with the... It's not worth much.
But Nefer...
All right, that's all.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean...
Yeah, I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare find even... And as for remembering her... I have far too much. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way...
कोई नहीं है ठीक है It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So, what does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made. If not, I'd be very disappointed.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Eab has a very different trajectory. Others grew weak, but you grew strong, beginning in obscurity and moving to prosperity. You're the only ones who defied the trend.
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with.
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut, but it looks like you have control over it now.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some information that recently came to light, which might just be your ticket to freedom. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Iab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. These ruins are of great... I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question. The Academia is offering 50 million mora in return for excavation.
50 million? No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million...
Don't get greedy, Iab. We know far more than you think.
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, I hope I...
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the Academia. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important things to worry about.
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the...
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, so let's indulge.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've... What?
Well, don't just stand.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the...
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't be a coincidence.
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well...
Yeah, I'm there. Sorry. I'm there. I was just using
give me
WhatsApp.
Some that well
so
is
that's why I
ours.
couldn't
Glad to hear
really, really.
If there is a...
Much...
I'm sorry.
All it took was a few words.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the Iab, yes?
The Iab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research project, so let me ask
Chat में क्या किया? Columbina fight is epic. एक बार में पढ़ा तो मैंने बोला मैं 2 दिन में कर रहा हूँ. तुम एक बार में किया था मैं 2 दिन में कर रहा हूँ.
At the same time.
और कोई chat नहीं आया मेरे पे.
Right. Natural. Weren't the Iab? Let me be clear.
Say no.
Good.
और तुम अकेले ही हो chat मिस करने का कोई यही नहीं है. So. They basically added Nefer's story quest into this Archon quest. I think. Seriously, bro. Like, how petty can they be? How petty can they be? How much a petty they can be?
Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any other. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. I think maybe I've even done the desert a favor. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, but you couldn't do what had to be done.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I remember you
Yeah.
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
Alright, time for... So, anyway, that's enough of... Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, how much...
Yes, if we can find somewhere to sit down.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead. Yes.
Really? A temple? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says.
You mentioned a temple. What's waiting for us?
My biggest...
Then I'm guessing it's where you got your power from.
I didn't know you were clued up on...
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has...
Sounds impressive.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino.
Sino!
Dwells within him.
That's Boss Neff for ya. She knows...
Sino's hardly a figure of obscurity, but I know about Sethos too.
What about him?
Well, he's not a small... Please, this is the bare-bone basics. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take.
Sino! Dhruv, सच बताना, am I entertaining? Am I actually entertaining? और तुम लोग बस ऐसे ही मतलब I don't want to fight, man. I don't want to fight, man.
Uh-oh. I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but...
A statue with the head of a bird.
हंसी तो आती है, but when you bird, yo, don't say these things that way, bro. This is actually disrespectful, man. Come on, man. I'm such a good streamer, you know. You shouldn't disrespect me like that. I'm a very famous streamer. I have around 144 subscribers, you know? I can do things to you that you can't even do to yourself. I believe! Meow meow!
It's just Ashru.
Anissa boy, welcome back. Welcome back, Anissa boy. Meow! Anissa boy, mit Dhruv mit Anissa boy.
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Beast! Ready there. मैंने 450 हरा
is always a
सबसे फार्म कर रहा हूँ 7 पुश कर पाया. Don't pull on Nipper, pull on Purina. You don't have pull on Purina. Don't pull on Nipper. You already have Flins. You already have very good DPS from Not Cry. Actually, to be honest, you have one of the best DPS from Not Cry. Don't pull on food. Hey, bro. Don't pull on Purina. Go, don't pull on Nipper, I mean.
How repulsive.
I think Columbina is coming here. Columbina. Llama is not, you know, Llama is not DPS. Llama is support character, so don't. You already have Flins. You already have Flins. Don't pull on Purina. Sorry, don't pull on Nepal. This game also available in Play Store, right? Yeah. You can play Genshin on phones too. You can. But I suggest you don't. So because if you are playing Genshin on phone, yeah, so it's
Timed that pretty well, didn't I?
let me just speak to you guys 1 second. If you are playing Genshin on your phone, okay,
It's okay.
it is such a heavy game that it drains a battery very fast. Okay, no matter which phone you have a Samsung high-end phone, iPhone, Poco, Asus, ROG, it doesn't matter. It's such a high-end, heavy, highly demanding game. It just drains your phone battery so fast that you have to charge it and play.
When I
Okay,
asked Nefer,
and your
I had a
phone
duty to
heats too much.
Good to know your sense of
Okay, your phone
justice is still
heats your
intact
phone
after
way
all
too
these
much.
years.
जब कोलंबिया आएगी तब मेरे पास फुल प्रीमियम टीम होगी नेपाल लामा कोलंबिया फोर्थ पता नहीं premium team I can even use Columbia in with my you know Flins, so you don't know.
I certainly did, and thanks to your help I also met
Premium team मेरे पास भी है bro, don't you worry. I will use I know I know it's not premium but yeah I do have Flins. I am going to pull on Columbia. I am F2P till now. Okay, I am F2P till now. But if I don't get get Columbia, I will definitely
That's why we
Speaking
put
of your
money in this
chest,
film.
You overestimate me.
I think by the time I get
you all
either
saw
in
the
Columbia or else I
Unit
will
and
be landing a
Iab fought
very
a bitter battle
very
over
good
the
job.
rights to a well,
That
all for
will
the sake
boost
of
my
the final blow to the
income
Iab came
too,
at the victory
and
feast.
I
Having
think I will
gotten
have
my
more
revenge, I
dispensable
returned
income
to my
by
hometown,
then.
where to my surprise,
मेरा नाम
the
ही
nearby temple
F2P
was
है.
still standing.
My mom mobile have
There it
720.
was.
Bro,
As
I
stood
had
there,
a
this chess
Samsung
set is my gift from the
S23
Abyss King.
S23, okay?
The chess with this chessboard and its
S23,
every god
and
It is
I
the
had
same.
to
If you're
exchange
alluding
that
to the
phone
abyss,
with
then
another.
yes,
I
I
had to
agree.
exchange that phone with
Gather the
S24.
others.
It's not like
It's time to
I had another choice because the battery life just just went away. Battery life.
Thank you
My
all
battery
for
life
being here.
drained. Not the battery itself. My battery life just went away. Just went away. Okay, don't play Genshin on your
As
phone.
promised,
If you have a laptop,
the Raker
play on
of
your laptop.
Solnari.
Okay. If you do have any other device other than you don't, if you have a spare phone, that's well and good. But don't use a main phone because the battery life just drains really fast.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But no matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt. He becomes
Bro, I
more
thought you
dangerous with
can't
each
play
passing
games
day.
on MacBook.
If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of
Best
Favonius
burrito
cannot ignore.
ever.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of
Miss Lama?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown. The term Moongate is one I have heard before, but as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it truly exists.
Then back to Miss Columbina.
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command, but...
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the moon gate, since it is a path.
So yeah, I would advise everyone.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the
your
gateway.
phone.
I highly suspect
Use
with the
laptop
abyssal
or
power
use a
he
Fierce
wields,
phone.
no
Spare
ordinary
phone.
foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet,
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? And...
Makes sense to me. Explains why the wild hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is...
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in... This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments, and see if there is... That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit...
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next step.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
It's just... When I think of the man I once knew as Rerir,
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any...
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys.
those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover.
That's very thoughtful.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to
Dhruv, how much of a quest do I have left?
Hey, is this a bad... Nice room. Oh, I'm not coming in, though.
Why not? It's just...
If it's all the same, I'll just stay out here. I might not look the part, but I'm technically a knight. Barging into people's private...
Dhruv, how much of the quest is left, my guy?
Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chest set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners. It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that happens.
Honestly, my mom figured that might be the case. So, how long have we got?
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is. What a long and storied history. It felt like some kind of sales pitch, you know? The kind where you end up handing over Mora against your will. Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his... You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you... Great. All right, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan.
I can't
it's gonna work yet, but
promise.
at least it's we figured we'd bounce the idea off you first.
Oh, Paimon's done.
All
ध्रुव
right,
कितना बाकी
so-
है? जल्दी बताओ.
We felt a little.
मेरे को मन नहीं कर रहा है भाई.
Sir Varka,
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my
I see your point, yeah. To be clear,
I want to do everything within my
well, that, as in, of course, yeah.
Thank you, Sir
I should be the one think.
Pum 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 pum. Rake of Solari. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. मेरे खुद का सर घूम गया मैच. At first I need to achievements. Oh, many. Tick 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 tick. Excuse me. Now let's. I think I got enough for one wish. Yes. Hope I get Furina, but I really hope better than that. Rules of. They are not going to give me a 5-star. They are not going to give me a 5-star. They are not going to give me a 5-star. Meow, meow, meow. Calm down. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow.
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the desert?
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing. Firstly, secondly, thirdly, turns out.
मेरे को नहीं सुना बकबक.
Well, everyone.
Plan approved. Okay.
The Frost Moon.
And the rest of you? No objections?
Wait. We can.
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped.
A very people.
This plan can.
We shall indeed. Also.
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea? In that case, Mr. Flins here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it...
Oh! Does this mean someone out there actually has the power?
It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours. Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Nodcry is gonna go to...
Okay. So...
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, She wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then never went and used it all up at once. Never lost so big in my life.
You're right. It was all my fault.
You will? Well, in that case.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it.
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around. But I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business
Dory! How are things going? Feeling ready? Oh, I was born. Don't forget. When ta-da! See? It's right here. Ah, it's so pretty. Did you make it? No, I have a supplier. We go way...
Aha! No wonder you were talking about Lucky Charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kaveh to make them...
That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when I pass this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kaveh to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kashara War talents, he was the... Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? And what's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the... So nosy?
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about...
Could be.
Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being...
Or maybe either way. Huh?
Paimon's just...
Well, they're always gonna be... Alice has been a huge help to me, and more than that. No one... Oh, that? I was just making sure... Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's the Lord Sangama Bay business model.
All right. If you...
I do say so, and that... Oh, and could
Traveler, Paimon.
Good
to see you.
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Diran, and I captured some abyssal creature. Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures.
What? You can actually
That depends on your definition of
harmless, lifeless. These words are...
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the foul Certology. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the life form. It's a strange mix. Perhaps the only... Oh, sorry. Back to our research findings. You could think of this as... Unfortunately...
Oh, that's terrible news!
Miss Columbina's situation, it's as if her creator banished her to a place she could never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. Time to kick off the backup.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us...
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time.
All right then.
Guru 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 guru. Duru duru. Ah, it's so cute. Art is so cute, man. Come on, man. Don't be this cute, man. Kutu 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 kutu. I am going to run in circle. Ding 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 ding. It's a funny hissing literally running circles, man. Come on, man. Be supportive.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nodcry. This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone. Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield. Biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do
See that picture? No, it does not chibi now. This is not chibi. This is gibi. Gibi gibi kaba kaba gibi gibi kaba 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 kaba.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it?
That's right. Name?
Yes. I take it...
I have a different relationship, but it's what everyone calls me. And I go along. I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people.
You're different.
You're more perceptive. Do you ever find...
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. I don't recall any happy moment.
Is that because...
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges. Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your effort...
You're welcome.
Friend, he betrayed me. And I never really understood what he...
Okay. So... You see? You're torn. Now you know what
I need some time.
Of course. Actually, I went through...
You mean the
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then, and even now, they still support me.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was, and not treasuring it. I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there?
Huh. Shall we?
Sure. Hello.
Ah! They caught us!
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Recher of Solnari. I'm afraid
You will? Oh, thank you so much!
they needn't be.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful. You can't control their...
See this side. This is the right hand side of the corner. Ah, cuties.
It's nearly showtime. Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
Return to the skies! Rise like smoke!
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Hey, Flins!
Not too long.
Are you nervous about...
Quite the opposite. When I was awakened, but after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to... My restless flame indicates that...
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad...
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae, but it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join...
Looks like I'm not the first.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
Flins is a gentleman. I am starting to like him.
Please.
I initially hated him because I won the 50. It's not his fault that I won the 50.
I know
No, it's
asking
Hoververse's
for
fault.
a
I should hate Hoververse. But why am I hating on Flames?
My thanks.
Even I don't know that.
The chest that's...
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared.
No sense sitting around waiting.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
I will.
Everyone, take your every ounce of strength we have in our...
Ready?
Let's go.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of...
I wouldn't be so sure.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
Stay on your toes.
Yup, you too.
Oi, 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 oi. Wait. I have to switch to my keyboard. I can't find like I can't find on here. Wait. Pam 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 pam. Pam.
Stay on your toes.
Yup, you too.
Move.
Oi, what the fuck is happening? Oi, what the fuck?
No more lies.
The moonlight betrays you.
Let me help you guys. Eat this!
Futile.
The deception ends here.
By the frost moon of old.
The moonlight betrays you.
Can't hide the truth. Absurd. Time to come clean.
Move.
No more lies. So unfortunate.
The moonlight betrays you.
Bro, this guy is not getting the fight.
Stay your hand.
Futile.
Be silent. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Move.
It all adds up. No more lies.
The moonlight betrays you.
The mystery unravels.
For the everlasting forest.
Be silent.
Pathetic. Futile.
Fear the dark.
Bro, if he becomes a
It all adds up.
Pathetic.
Forest,
Can't hide the truth.
Oh, that's a good damage.
It all adds up.
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Do you see now? Veneer, when will it be as you foretold?
Your foul spirit is not welcome here. Be silent.
Leave this place.
It all adds up.
Pathetic.
Time to go clear. Seek within. No more lies.
Futile.
Forest, protect us.
Can't hide the truth.
By the frost moon of old.
Observe. Be silent.
Moonlight. Futile.
How unfortunate.
You poor...
Hunt them down.
Observe.
The deception ends here.
Futile.
The night cometh. Are you quite finished? Be silent. Keep your distance.
Bro, I can't even like.
Close your eyes. To dust.
No more love.
Bro, what is this attack?
For the everlasting
Moon
forest.
is so futile.
It all adds up.
Move.
Let's see what you're made of.
Your little game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first? Move. Get out of my sight!
Yeah, he's going to be playable. For sure.
No! We've been separated.
You okay?
Never! Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
I told you before, knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
I'm doing shit ass damage.
Lauma! Can you hear me?
Silence.
Voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus. Stick to the plan. Remember my most important task. Just stalling him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
Absurd. It all adds up. Time to go clear.
Wipe out!
The deception ends here. No more lies.
Yeah, definitely could have done this.
Destroyed. And reborn.
How
Bombs away! Go!
the mystery unravels. Can't hide hide the truth.
It not might be this one, but Rekar is
It all adds up.
I've got this. The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck.
How much power will it take?
It all adds up.
Water jet! Bombs away!
Seek within.
So for how many times, how much time do I have to fight it?
Go! Wipe out!
The deception ends here. No more lies.
Water jet!
It all adds up. Time to come clean.
Run or hide.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unravels. It all adds up. It all falls into place. Let's see what you're made of. Seek within.
Go! Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place.
Water jet!
Can't hide the truth. Time to come clean. No more lies. Curses. There's no other way.
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the. You have to hold on.
Never! Your eyes are bleeding.
And then,
But that dust will plague your memories. Come on.
any other tricks up your sleeve, as entertaining as they are.
You don't fool me. I see your fear. I have to stoke his rage. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being. You cannot win the fight against fate, Rare.
It will.
Ah, the final instant.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you! What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye, Rerir.
We won.
Ayush, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. How are you
Never.
doing, bro?
How are your eyes?
They're fine.
It's not too.
Let me handle it.
What you saying, my brother? मेरी 71 PT थी एंड मैं बस 10 फुल्स जे भरोसे था कि नेफर निकल जाए एंड गेस नेगेटिविटी जीत गया लगातार सेकंड टाइम लाऊंगा पहली जीता एंड फिर नेफर पे भी जीत नाइस
Reckless how?
Very good,
The situation
boy.
is
You are
critical.
learning well.
Our lives were at stake.
Even so. Okay. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge...
I'd be hard-pressed.
Still, how do people suffer when... I had
Well, then
hoped
you
you
have a
could
good
win.
support for Lama, Nefer.
Thank you.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, my dear friends, we have fought bravely
Okay, yeah,
and
good support
achieved
with got Lauma. अब Verissa का weapon निकालना है and Shilonen. Verissa. I don't remember. अच्छा Verissa. का weapon निकालना है and Shilonen. Okay, listen to me.
What is it?
When Durin
Save
connected
for
everyone's
Columbina.
mod, and since Nefer's
Actually,
eyes were...
she's coming and she's going to very good support.
Hold on.
I only feel the pain.
And
Yeah,
if
but I
you have
must say,
anything you want to, you can read the
surprised to hear
pinned
the
comment.
things are a
Okay,
little
that's my UPI number. If you are feeling generous and anything like that, you can donate. That will help me motivate and upgrade the quality of my streams and give my full attention to streaming in the future. I can enjoy streaming more if I can, have some donations. with the main.
Hey, you're awake! How you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
I'm doing all right, Paimon.
Phew! Well, that's
Glad to hear you didn't starve.
well. It wasn't the same with. Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and.
Well, I'm back.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier.
मतलब में नहीं आ रही अभी ये दो घंटे अभी आ रहे
Barker and the others
पता
are
नहीं
organizing a
बाद में
victory
कब आएगा
feast and they want to
हाँ
celebrate
अभी तो
with you.
कोलंबिया नहीं आ रही बट
He
सेव
also dropped
सेव
out.
फॉर
Isn't feeling
कोलंबिया
up to it.
मैं जो बोला क्या वो सुनाई दिया तुम्हें that don't about thing that donation
We're here.
Traveler and Paimon. Perfect timing. We were
तो
lit.
थोड़ा आएगा क्या मेरी तरफ
Much
थोड़ा
better.
Relieved to hear it.
just kidding I am not pressuring you anything as
How
you
are her
want
eyes? Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to.
अगर तुम कर सकते हो तो करो नहीं तो ठीक है
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well? Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
Yehoda?
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like 'em sweet?
You bet. Make it extra sweet, cause Paimon's earned it.
Sure thing.
because वो मेरी पहली 5 स्टार है and मुझे बनने का मन है and स्टोरी निकालूंगा तो माविका की प्रीमियम टीम मतलब I already have माविका की प्रीमियम टीम like I already have Citlali so I if I get Hilonen that's all good but if I don't it doesn't matter because Citlali increases her damage like
Raker
really
of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think? No, definitely a snake. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's perhaps.
Yep,
I'm
माविका
sure it sounds
Citlali
like a
है
very
मेरे पे
wise and
Zero नहीं चाहिए
open-hearted
मेरे पे भी है
perspective.
मेरे
What
को लेकिन
else is
Zero
left
नहीं
when
चाहिए
everything you do? If you're
I
worried,
like
it's
my
just-
team as it is. I only need
suddenly
Columbina.
feel like I was wrong.
I even have Skug, but I don't
Well,
use
look
her
at
because
the
I don't have a
Ibis
team.
King. He's never brought it up. Why else would he give me the... Well, his response, did he really think I'd fall? So that's an... He's a prisoner. He lives in... It's
हो गया गेम खत्म करो मेरे को प्रीमोस चाहिए I want
Good. If
Ding
you're
dong, ding dong,
asking,
ding
for
dong,
example... So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them. Oh, is that what it looks like? Well, when you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest place, if you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. Very good.
Oh wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, after all that build-up, our mystery app.
And the course is khatam and I get some primos.
Huh? Am I...
Please give me the primos. Please give me the primos. Primos.
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you?
Don't know, don't care. Although, now you mention...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. He won't lie low forever.
What are these two talking about? Come on, man. Complete that.
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely. I must thank you for the device.
Why come and ask?
I'd most...
That's more like it.
A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your card?
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself.
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about...
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcry. Your desert in...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my...
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building...
How?
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. You don't like people finding out about you, but I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps. You did it for Sumeru.
It was empty land. That was... Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. It was something I looked into. The tech people handled the tech.
It's a pity that so few people...
So? What's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich.
But surely you have dreams of your own.
You don't get it. Just thinking of...
Thank you.
For...
And the pen.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor.
Seems like we've both been away from home.
Yeah. So long that I barely...
That would be your mother.
Yeah. Though it's been years since my... It's not like I want to forget them. My sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her fate...
Not everything will...
Yeah.
Well, that...
Oh, absolute. You've got a lot...
I appreciate...
How have you been holding up?
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
What?
You played an sometimes.
Let's do a quick demo.
Thank you.
See? Did you catch that? A master class.
Hey, you guys!
मैं खत्म करो I need to be moves and pool. I want to pool.
Seems like you've recovered. Can I get you a...
Huh?
Handling a drink?
Paimon believes to be totally...
Don't worry.
To put it in the... When facing an enemy, you have no hope of So, instead of looking for a way to For this to work, for added security, the alchemical... That power enabled...
What's surprised, given his history with Rerir...
It must have been a...
Absolute. He was torn between... Anyway.
End, bhai. Please end it. I don't like it. I'm not liking this baatcheet and all.
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized... I think this is very important.
Well, this is a new one.
I'm so moved. I can't even hold... Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word,
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't...
Polonia, please see...
Will you still invite me to your next...
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it?
We just wanted to, you know, see how...
Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the Ray here of Solnari would be able to lay...
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your...
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's... My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead.
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook.
You can ignore those. They're just... I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far... And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present, trying to predict the future. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy. Who else? Pretty much all the Mecha and Fontaine are his person.
Wait, are you saying you know him?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough. Yep.
In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all. We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to I honored his request. But I did read through everything first before I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. Would have been... So... that's where the... I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solved for. Alain's work was like epic poetry. Not that there's... Anyway, while we're on... Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together, and they were all quite competitive. So there was some rival... But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper. Unfortunately, childhood would end. The prophecy would come true. The apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be. A mad dream. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits. But alas, the first of them to fall under its spell was against Alain's wishes. He persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve. It's complicated. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then, the next time they met, and although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance. As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempt... What do you think of her? Do you admire his... or do you despise... Same difference, really. What a cop-out. But I suspect you'd have a more... I don't like... Maybe I could Anyway, that he managed to put... To his credit, after that...
Okay, bhai, I understand you. Now stop it.
I think that... Yet Alain's... Once he realized... He quit working. He told me that I think that all... At the very end... Many years out... And that is... One went off... The other sought... Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. They were young, or maybe, but instead, do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try? He gave no elaboration. All right, tea time's over. I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys... Polonia. Exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostic.
Finally, it's not even done. Is it done? Ah, it's done. It's done. It's done. Thank God, man. Here I get one pool. Here this one and this thing. Echoes of Fate. Yeah, I told you. They added this thing. Okay, Furina, here I come. Random weapon. Jincho. 5 star, 5 face. Random. Yeah, I'm not getting it. Bro. This one. Furina. Nope. Okay. What ability do I have right now? I don't have that much of a pity, but still. I'll continue fully. If I get Furina, that's all good. If I lose, that's better. Okay guys, that's it for today's stream. Thank you for joining. Bye bye and bye bye. Ting tang.